Microsoft just introduced something that was interesting to me. You know, they've had this Go lineup. They had the Surface Go. And it was this affordable tablet. I was trying to figure it out. It had the keyboard and the Surface branding and the Surface DNA, but it wasn't quite as powerful as the other Surface products, but it came at a budget, and it was targeting maybe the iPad. Now, it's been difficult for Microsoft. It would be difficult for anybody with Microsoft's history to figure out what the optimal play is for their consumer devices because, well, they got this big operating system, kind of popular. And that big operating system, for the most part, is still being used on devices that have keyboards, on devices that are sort of your more typical laptop form factor. Whereas on the iPad side, you have a mobile-based OS. Everything tailored for that experience. So it gets it can be tough. However, when it comes to the laptop form factor, and I felt this way about Surface laptop products, Microsoft has really figured out how to nail that hardware. Smooth, nice materials, surprising keyboards given the size and weight of the laptops they've done in the past, but those have been expensive, the Surface laptop. So it kept a number of people from experiencing the Surface laptop and Microsoft's interpretation of what a laptop, just a straight up laptop, no fancy flippy flappies, no kickstands, just a laptop. Many people haven't experienced it, and I think price tag is a big part of it. So they take the Go brand and apply it to the laptop. So now we have the Surface Laptop Go, which is going to go head to head with the various Chromebooks that are out there. And I'll tell you why this is important, Will, because everybody now, you got some people heading back to school, you got some people doing the school from home. You need more laptops in the house. Everybody kind of needs one, and that's going to get expensive. You start looking at $1,500.
Yep.
I mean, I got nothing against a $1,500 laptop. I've used them before. But it might not be the most feasible for absolutely every person in the house. And you want people to have the nice hardware, even if they don't have that much money. That's where this comes in. It looks like, and of course, I don't have my hands on it yet, but it looks like comparable hardware to the $2,000 laptop, but at a way lower price tag starting at $550. Now, it's a smaller laptop. It's not going to be as powerful. You know, it's a 12-inch laptop. Lightweight laptop, but I think it's got some of the things that a customer might be looking for. I think it's got even a little more versatility than some of the thin and lights that are out there, things like a MacBook, because here you have the old-fashioned USB port is in there as well. In case, you know, a student might have to throw a thumb drive in, as they did in that little clip right there. But again, comparing to a MacBook, this thing's way cheaper as well. How about a touchscreen? That's going to be on there too.
I mean, gaming as well.
Well, sure, you could do gaming because you got the xCloud stuff. Wouldn't that be supported?
Yeah.
Would it?
Yeah. Well, they're playing.
They're playing Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft they could have downloaded, but yes, Microsoft has the gaming side to go with it. You pair an Xbox controller and you're good to go. Yeah. Apparently, it's going to have up to 13 hours of battery life. It's not a beast when it comes to specs. It's going to have an i5 10th gen chip in it. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage at the entry-level price of $550. But I think the whole package deal, USB-C, USB-A, 3.5mm headphone jack. It's going to have the magnetic charge port. They say it has omnisonic speakers. I'd like to see some nice speakers at $550. And then, of course, also their keyboards have been pretty good in the past on the laptop products. And then you come with the price. At $549, Will, if somebody asks me now, do I get a cheap iPad or a full-out Microsoft laptop that runs Windows? That's a tougher answer for me, and I get these type of questions. It's a tougher, if you're going to be a student, you probably want to have a keyboard attached at all times.
Yes.
You may be interested in this. Now, I understand you're not going to bring the pen to it and do all that stuff, but it is touchscreen, and it looks like some pretty modern hardware.
And it's base Windows.
You got the full Windows.
Yeah.
Whatever you might need to install in it for whatever courses you might happen to take. Like I said, it's not going to be a powerhouse, but so much stuff is happening in the web. Plus, they've done good webcams in the past. In fact, I did webcam comparisons against other more expensive laptops, and I was surprised at what the Surface products are delivering. Of course, another thing, Face Unlock. You don't get that on the MacBooks. You're going to have that here.
Windows Hello.
Windows Hello at $549. So I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying it feels like a pretty competitive package. Of course, I'll wait to get my hands on it to inspect it further. But I think on paper, I'm pretty impressed with what Microsoft's doing, especially when I see nicer stuff becoming more available at the lower price points.
Yes.
That might just get me going on a Thursday. That might get me going. Yeah, that might get me going. I had to check if I was getting going.
Yeah.
You see, I did a quick heart rate check. Yeah, I'm getting going on a Thursday.
It's starting.